Hello everyone, my name is Randomly and welcome to the very first episode of VRChat Creations, where I take your guys' ideas and turn it into reality. One day I woke up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat that I wanted to build a weapon, but not just any weapon, a weapon that starts everything, a weapon that represents me as a character. The only problem is, what exactly? I spent hours trying to brainstorm ideas, staring blankly at my screen with no luck. Of course, there were some people that gave me ideas for the next build, but it just doesn't fit with my character. Until one day, I met a longtime friend, and we started chatting here and there a bit, But when we started talking on Discord, they sent me this message. Rubber ducky shoots out more duckies. Balloon animal, popcorn machine. And it just hit me. It's perfect. Well, except for the balloon animal part thing and also rubber duckies. How the heck am I supposed to build a rubber ducky gun or a balloon that kind of like a bazooka thing? I don't know. But the one word that really caught my eye is popcorn machine. Funny story is that my very first job was working at a movie theater. And what do you do when you work at a movie theater? That's right, you operate the popper. So many memories of working at that popcorn machine. I absolutely hate it. But no, this popcorn machine makes perfect sense for my character because why? I wear 3D glasses. And I never even thought about a popcorn machine that can actually, shoot popcorn. So I instantly fell in love with that idea, so I got started. So first things first, we need a plan. And to start things off, we need a kettle. And underneath the kettle, we need some sort of turning mechanism to rotate the popcorn. And what I was thinking about is having a tube that goes down into a firing chamber. Which of course we need a trigger. As for heating up the popcorn, I was thinking about going with electric, but I thought it'd be much more funnier if we use heat, which we can use a blowtorch to heat up the kettle, and also at the same time, we can use the gas to fire the popcorn at the same time. And after doing a little bit of research, the kettle needs to reach at least 180 degrees Celsius. And for the popcorn to pop a lot more faster is that you need at least 10 to 15% of water or oil. And then I stood there for a moment, and then I realized, why am I doing this mathematical equation? This is a make-believe gun, not rocket science. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. So once I got all the planning all sorted out, it's time to go into Blender. I started off with the kettle first and worked my way down. And then for a moment, I was trying to think of what should I do for the base? How should I hold the popcorn gun? And then I thought of something really funny is using a rake. I know that sounds really weird, but trust me, it kind of works. The rake kind of acts like a shoulder mount or something like that. So yeah, I added some pipes and a popcorn bag type of thing. It almost acts like a muzzle in a way. And as for the trigger, I started looking at Google searches and stuff like that, trying to figure out what should I do with a triggering. And I thought about a texture gun, take apart the texture gun and just use the trigger mechanism itself. And I thought that would be kind of cool. Then I moved on to adding the blowtorch. Now here's a cool trick about tape, is adding a modifier. You can actually make an animation of dropping the tape down and actually wrap it around on an object. This makes my life so much easier and a lot more faster to make instant tape. And then this is the part where I actually got stuck. I didn't know what to do for the rotating part for the popcorn. Should I use a screw gun or an angle grinder, I think? And I just thought, no, that's a little bit too fast. And then I went back to the name of popcorn machine, and I'm so dumb. It was staring right at me this whole entire time. What is the most common thing that people do when they watch a movie? They eat popcorn. But back in the days, what did they use to play out a movie? That's right, a projector. Is using a projector film to actually rotate the popcorn. It is so stupid, but it works somehow. I added blend shapes for the trigger, the dial, the button, and also the lid of the kettle. I would do the blend shape for the film or the projector thing, but if you try to do that for rotating wise, it just makes it look kind of weird. And once I got the modeling all done, it was time for texturing. Now, I can't even stress you guys enough, I absolutely hate texturing. I'm not really good at like drawing on the model itself. Like I tried with the paint thing and it just doesn't work out with me. So what I do is that I go on Photoshop and search on Google of all the textures like metal, popcorn, little touch-ups here and there or so, maybe like a wood texture. And then I compile that all together as one texture. And then I force that texture onto the Blender into UV maps. Now, of course, it's a little bit tedious, and I know there's probably a better way to do that, but that's my kind of style, and like I said, I really don't like texturing, so judge me if you want. I added the popcorn texture, and also for the blowtorch, I actually found this label that actually works out very well, which looks absolutely beautiful. So after some time of texturing and all that, I began to realize from editing this video, texturing is really boring, so we're just going to skip right ahead. I opened up my video software and started developing the sound effects. Threw the whole model into Unity, and then I began animating. Added the particles, the sound effect, and after all this hard work, I finally give you guys my signature weapon. So this is for you.
Open wide and say ah.
Why is this so thought through?
Jesus Christ, of course we do.
Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. I had a blast making this thing. And if you guys want to get your hands on something like this, go check out my link below. All the weapons that I make on Booth is 100% free. And I also want to give out a shout out to all my Patreons that have been supporting me throughout this whole entire time. Love you guys. Thank you so much. And if you guys want me to build something crazy like this, comment below what you want me to build next. It could be anything, any weapon, any idea, any movie prop, any anime, whatever. And I'll put my blood and sweat into these things to make it into a reality. Anywho, I gotta go. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Randomly, and like always, keep smiling for me.